Hey guys, this week's video is dedicated to the complete recovery of Masha Bas Batsheva. What do a garden hose, a rocket, and a shofar have in common? They all operate on the pinch principle, which is basically this idea that if you take something with great potential, that in its current state isn't doing much, and you constrain it and pass it through a narrow space, and then further pass it through an even narrower space, you unleash its true potential. Take the hose, right? You take water, constrain it to a narrow hose, pass it through a small nozzle, and boom, you can shoot water across the lawn, right? The rocket, the shofar, they all operate on this idea, this principle. We're now at a time in the Jewish calendar which is called the 3 weeks. In Hebrew, Bein HaMetzarim, between the narrows. Why is it called this? Because it's bookended by 2 days on the Jewish calendar which commemorate tragic events. 17th of Tammuz, commemorating the breach of the walls of Jerusalem by the Romans, and culminating this Sunday with the 9th of Av, commemorating and remembering the destruction of the first and second temple. These 2 days really launched the Jewish nation into exile for over 2 millennia. It's not our job to defend exile or to defend God. He's his own best lawyer. But there is something to be learned from this idea of the pinch principle, which the Jewish nation finds itself in. Throughout exile, we've been operating in this mode. We've been squeezed. Our soul has been squeezed. The Jewish spirit has been squeezed. And through that, we've seen the greatest creativity. We've seen the greatest demonstrations of faith, of commitment. Things that were only in potential during the times of the temple, but during the times of exile, when squeezed, the Jewish spirit has demonstrated its full potential to the world. This is an idea that, we see many times. When pushed up against the wall, when push comes to shove, people demonstrate their truest potential, what they're really made out of. But all that being said, we've been constrained enough, we've been pushed enough. It's time for exile to be finished so that we can burst forth with our truest, fullest potential with the coming of Mashiach, so that instead of fasting this Sunday, it will be turned into a joyous holiday that we can all celebrate together. Shabbat Shalom.